What is going on, Notre Dame fans? Mike Singer from blueandgold.com with the practice report from April 22nd. The Fighting Irish held its 12th spring practice of 2021, and we're going to talk all things about this practice from the clips that Notre Dame sent to the media. Before we dive into today's video, make sure you go ahead and hit the thumbs up button on this video, subscribe to our channel for more content, and go to blueandgold.com for all of our Notre Dame coverage, including information about the Lou Somogyi Memorial Scholarship Fund. Go to blueandgold.com to check that out. So the team was in no shells today, just jersey, no pads, and some quarterbacks warming up here. Drew Pine with Andrew Kristofic snapping to him, throws over to tight end George Takis. Here is Notre Dame freshman quarterback Tyler Buchner throwing a quick slant over to running back Kyron Williams as the team gets warmed up on Thursday morning. Zeke Correll, the center, snapping to Jack Cohn, big number 17. The former Wisconsin quarterback throws a quick hitch to Braden Lenzy, speedster number 0. And finally, guys, some one-on-one action here. Some real good stuff to see. Jack Cohn looking to Chris Tyree. How about Chris Tyree getting down, 20 yards downfield in a route, and that is DJ Brown in coverage. Really nice pitch and catch. Chris Tyree, think underrated as a pass-catching running back. More of Cohn drops back. He is looking to his left and is going to fire a strikeout to number 3, Avery Davis, captain player at the receiver position for the Irish. That's DJ Brown in coverage once again. Now Drew Pine getting some work here in this kind of one-on-one period here. Tight coverage here by Cam Hart, someone who I feel that have a huge potential to be the boundary corner and have a big season for the Irish this year. A pass broken up by him intended for Lawrence Keys. Quick look at this offensive line group. It's like a Rubik's Cube, as our late Lou Somogyi has said, with the offensive line this upcoming season, especially the spring with Jarrett Patterson out. So this group: right tackle Tosh Baker, right guard Andrew Kristofic, center Zeke Correll, left guard Rocco Spindler, and the left tackle is Blake Fisher. Fakes the handoff to Kyron Williams. A little quarterback keeper here. Maris Lufau certainly would have made the stop there, I would assume, for just a couple of yard gain for the offense. But of course, no one's going to be tackling the quarterback here. More of Pine in at quarterback. When we talk about Drew Pine, it starts with his accuracy. And he throws a beautiful pass to Joe Wilkins. Cam Hart had really good coverage there, but the pass is just better, and that is a touchdown for the Notre Dame offense. And here's a good look at Jordan Johnson, the receiver, front and center of this video clip here. He's been missing in some recent practice videos. I've been told that he's kind of had some nagging injuries, minor stuff, but good to see him practicing here. Buchner's at quarterback, Sebo Flemister, the running back. Quick look at this offensive line: Michael Carmody, left tackle, Quinn Carroll, left guard. You also see Dylan Gibbons and Caleb Johnson in here as well. Buchner hands off to Sebo Flemister on this little zone run, and he is wrapped up by J.D. Bertrand, linebacker for this Notre Dame defense. We've got some more of Notre Dame QB Tyler Buchner, who drops back. He's looking to his left. He's going to throw quickly out to freshman tight end Kane Barong. Pass broken up by Jack Kaiser. A lot of good stuff from Jack Kaiser in today's video. Made a nice play on the ball there. Accurate pass by Buchner, but a better play by Kaiser. 7-on-7 period. Drew Pine. Guys, he's got a great release. He's not the tallest guy in the world, but man, does he throw a pretty football. And he throws a great one there to Michael Mayer, Philip Riley, Isaiah Pryor, a couple of the Notre Dame defenders nearby. More of 7-on-7 with Drew Pine. You see him looking to his left, and then comes off of his first read, throws out to Lawrence Keys in the flats. That's DJ Brown, Shane Simon, Bo Bauer, some of the Notre Dame defenders nearby. Buchner back at quarterback here. He seems to have some pretty good chemistry early on this spring with Kane Barong. Bronx had some nice catches this spring, and there's another nice snag by the Notre Dame tight end, Justin Walters. Good coverage, but that might be one of Buchner's better passes we've seen of him this spring in these clips. Number 40 there, guys, that's Drew White. He's missed several practices with a high ankle sprain, but Drew White returned to the practice field today. Jack Cohn in at quarterback here. You see Michael Mayer coming across the screen, and Cohn delivers a nice pass to Mayer, but that's a great play on the ball by Jack Kaiser. Again, seeing some really good things from him in this video. More 7-on-7 work. You see Chris Tyree is the running back on this play. But this is we've seen this a good bit this spring of Notre Dame having two running backs in there. And there's Kyron Williams. He was out on the slot. Great throw, great catch. Good job by Kyron Williams getting separation on J.D. Bertrand in that Notre Dame defense. Back to an 11-on-11 portion here. See Sibo Flemister lined up in the slot. Buchner, the quarterback, he is going to get the snap. Looking to his left, and he throws out to Sibo Flemister, maybe a little bit too quickly there. Sibo didn't seem ready for it. Ramon Henderson providing good coverage there. Litchfield Ajavon also nearby. And Ramon Henderson, probably Notre Dame's prized defensive back recruit in the 2020 class. Clarence Lewis ended up being the guy who stepped up the most, but seeing some good things from Ramon Henderson this spring, at least in my opinion. Drew Pine back at quarterback with that same offensive line unit from earlier. Fisher, Spindler, Carell, Christophic, and Baker. Pine steps up, but right into who I believe is Jason Adamalola. You don't get a good look at his number. But of course he's not going to be sacked. So, but Pine's pass sails at the back of the end zone intended for Avery Davis. See at the top left of your screen a bunch look by the Notre Dame offense. It's Mitchell Evans, Matt Salerno, and Lorenzo Stiles bunched up there. And Tyler Buchner, the quarterback for the Irish. He's looking towards that bunched group. You have Jay Brunell, I believe, was the boundary receiver on this play. Matt Salerno ends up wide open for a touchdown for the Fighting Irish offense. And Matt's doing a little bit of a celebration. Drops the ball here. Litchfield Ajavon does not seem to like that. So he kicks the ball off, and that's the end of that play. And you have Salerno celebrating with the offensive line, Dylan Gibbons, John Dirksen, Michael Carmody, Caleb Johnson. You see Brunell, Sibo Flemister, and of course Drew Pine coming over to celebrate with the walk-on receiver. And the last play of these practice clips, Buchner still in at quarterback. You see Justin Adamalola on the right defensive end position just gets a free run at Buchner, and he's going to get that sack. As elusive and quick as Buchner is, he's going to have a hard time getting away from Justin Adamalola. You will see Jeff Quinn pop up here in just a second there. He is not happy with his offensive line allowing his quarterback to get sacked that quickly. Quick look here at Notre Dame quarterbacks Jack Cohn and Drew Pine. You have to believe that Jack Cohn is the favorite to win this job. We would be surprised if Brian Kelly named a starter this spring. Probably expect this quarterback battle to go into August in fall camp. But, again, Jack Cohn probably the likely starter for Notre Dame. That's it for me narrating this video. I'm going to go ahead and play the full 3 minutes of B-roll that Notre Dame sent from this April 22nd practice in full speed.